There is also news breaking right this very second from Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive. Moises Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. Caicedo has decided to keep his word and only accept Chelsea as personal terms were agreed since May. Chelsea set to bid in again in order to get the deal done. We're actually going to sign him. Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel for another video regarding the craziest transfer saga potentially in the history of football, in the history of the Premier League, for the man who will become the most expensive Premier League player ever. Of course, I'm talking about Moises Caicedo. I made a video about 9-10 hours ago saying that Chelsea had lost their man. Caicedo was about to sign for Liverpool for £111 million. Not even 110 million. We're talking now 111 million. And since we made that video where David Ornstein put the dagger in the hearts of Chelsea fans by saying, Chelsea, Liverpool, there was an auction, midnight was the deadline, and Liverpool outbid Chelsea. They significantly outbid Chelsea by that number of £10 million. It was the holy grail number. For the last few weeks, Chelsea have always been about 10 million away from what we say we're going to pay, what we bid, and what Brighton have always wanted. In that video earlier today, I was talking about how much of a shambles it would be from Chelsea, for Chelsea, if this Caicedo deal doesn't go through. Now, there are updates. There is movements here, and it's a lack of movements from Caicedo, who is still in London right now. The lack of movement from London all the way up to Liverpool is what is making a lot of people here believe that Moises Caicedo is having second thoughts about going to Liverpool. Now, I think there's something that's kind of been lost here within the translation. Was Moises Caicedo also awake super late last night thinking, well, is it Liverpool? Is it Chelsea? It reminds me of that film, you know, Luther, the movie that came out on Netflix earlier this year with that crazy nutjob who's there filming everybody with all of his sick, twisted ways of torturing people. Is Caicedo just there like, watching the show as it unfolds? And then this morning, he's like, you know what? We are trending worldwide here. We got everyone talking about us. Let me throw another spanner in the works. I don't really like Liverpool. I don't like it up there. The weather's a bit warmer, isn't it, in London? Still a bit warmer than Brighton. That's why I want to go to London. It's a bit warmer there. You don't get that south coast breeze and you don't get the Mersey blowing coldness all over me every 5 seconds of the bloody day. Is that what our man Moises is doing here? Because there is still a possibility if Chelsea come back in here, which apparently in the last few minutes, Chelsea have potentially come back in and said, we are more than happy to make a new offer to Brighton and Hove Albion. I'm looking at this one here. Chelsea plan to make a new offer and are still confident of bringing in Caicedo. When I woke up this morning and I was angry that we'd somehow managed to spend 3 months working on a deal to just simply see it just fall between our fingers at the final hurdle. We're also remembering that this deadline of midnight last night was a self-created deadline. This isn't official deadline day here. We're not talking about the final day of the transfer window, which I think I forgot this morning, and a lot of people that have also been giving their 2 cents and 2 penneth on this whole story. We forgot that this is just a Brighton deadline. In order for a transfer to go through, the club that are buying the player, Liverpool, need to send an offer to Brighton that Brighton accept. Then, Liverpool, if they haven't already agreed personal terms with Moises Caicedo, the way that Chelsea did first, Liverpool still need to agree personal terms with Caicedo in order for this deal to go through. So, cue Chelsea Football Club, the morning of Friday, the 11th of August 2023. We've woken up, we've smelt the roses, they're a bit sour. We've gone out, we have thrown the roses in the bin, and we've gone down to the flower shop and we have bought, potentially, some beautiful pansies. And we're going to stick them in the living room, smell those flowers, and we're going to sit there and be like, £112 million, you say. I don't know exactly what Chelsea are going to do here, but the rumours are that the reason Caicedo is stalling on progressing with the personal terms and the agreement and the talks with Liverpool is because Chelsea have offered him more money. Jacob Steinberg has literally just reported, as I'm recording this video, that Chelsea have offered more wages to Moises Caicedo, so as a result of that, Caicedo and his agent are still in London. Chelsea are offering more than Liverpool, but no new bid has been made here. The real winners of this entire situation are Brighton. Look what Tony Bloom has done as a result of having a 21-year-old who apparently was offered to Man United 3 years ago for 5 million quid. They have turned him into, probably by the end of today, whether it's red or blue, London, Merseyside, the most expensive Premier League footballer ever. So as much as I despise Brighton for this, because I'm a Chelsea fan within the stakeholders of this saga, absolute credit to them. They have bought Marc Cucurella and Moises Caicedo and then nearly made 200 million off the back of it in just about a year, which is absolutely insane. So, at this moment in time, we are waiting for an official bid to come in from Chelsea. I'm going to upload this video immediately, as soon as it comes out of the SD card, onto the internet for you guys here, so that I can give you all of the most up-to-date news as this goes along. Chelsea, if we are actually going to do it, what are we waiting for? Liverpool have already had their bid accepted. Liverpool have already offered 10 million more. If Chelsea offer the same amount, I don't think it is Brighton vendetta against Chelsea, and they want to punish us. Fabrizio Romano has recently said Chelsea are not giving up on Caicedo deal despite the medical being booked. Chelsea have no intention to give up until contracts already prepared by Liverpool and Brighton are signed, and nothing has been signed yet. This is nuts. The reason this is so nuts is because Moises Caicedo wants Chelsea. We've always known that, we've always believed that, and now it is simply up to Chelsea spending the money. I talked about this earlier. I said, okay, 100 million, 110 million, maybe it's a little bit too much. Moises Caicedo is the player in the most important position on the field in the Premier League right now. I think if you've got a proper DM, you can allow your midfield to be dynamic, to be progressive with the new tactics in Premier League football set by Pep Guardiola, copied and adopted by Klopp, Arteta. These guys are paving the way, and all of that stems from having someone in front of the defence. Declan Rice comes in for Arsenal. Man City have Rodri, scores a winning goal in a Champions League final. Either Liverpool or Chelsea can bridge the gap between those two clubs by signing their own. Moises Caicedo is that guy. There is also news breaking right this very second from Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive. Moises Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. Caicedo has decided to keep his word and only accept Chelsea as personal terms were agreed since May. Chelsea set to bid in again in order to get the deal done. We're actually going to sign him. This is actually happening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just literally come up as I was recording this video. Moises Caicedo only wants to join Chelsea. If that isn't statue-worthy, before he's even kicked a ball, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I've got goosebumps. Look at the hairs on my arm. I can't believe this. I feel like a child at Christmas, and I've just been told that Christmas is coming again tomorrow. Boxing Day. This is unbelievable. Moises Caicedo only wants to go to Chelsea. He doesn't want to play for Liverpool. This is absolutely insane. And if Chelsea don't now seal this, I don't know what. We are going to have a party here. Whether you think it's too much money or not, I'm past the point of caring about any of this now. I want this guy to be at my club. I want players who are more than happy to turn down Liverpool and become the most expensive player ever in the Premier League to be a Chelsea player. That is what we dream of. Those are the players that we need in Chelsea shirts. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And if we pull this off now, this is the biggest transfer hijacking heist that you will ever see anywhere in Europe, in world football. This is different level. Yes, I'm hyped. Yes, I'm emotionally reacting to things, but that's what you do when things are happening live. And we're bringing you the news straight away on GBFC. I don't know what else is going to happen here, but Caicedo only wants Chelsea. That's all you need to know. Comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and feelings. Come on, you Blues.